Hi there, Reverend Al again. Happy Easter. We've lit in the candle again to my right as we honor COVID 19, the coronavirus, and its impact across the world. As of this filming, there are over 1,700,000 people who have contracted the disease and more than 105,000 people who have died from it. And it's impossible to number the people whose lives have been touched by this virus, its pain, its health effects, and the impact it has on folks professionally and in their homes. We light this candle remembering that today, reminding us all that we are one family, one community this Easter. This is certainly an Easter like none other. Typically, an Easter for me means a house full of lilies and spring flowers and family gatherings and children and grandchildren and all kinds of friends dropping by. That's not the case today. Church is quiet. No one is there. Our homes are quiet. We're all settled in to help do our part in saving the world with health issues, and we do it out of compassion and love. So, all across the world, people have withdrawn to their homes to simply save lives, others and their own. COVID 19 has made the entire world one community, where our best selves is being called forth for the betterment of all. I think it's fitting that the Easter story reminds me that in the darkest of night after Jesus' death, his followers were arrested by loss and pain and fear and disappointment. Life wasn't going the way they expected and wanted it to. And in the middle of that darkness, hope came one Easter morning. The sun shone brighter, flowers came more alive, and hope began to build in the hearts of people. This is also Passover week for our Jewish friends. The Jewish community began a long journey into night, that Passover story tells us, with hope for a better day. They may not have known where they were going at that Passover event. They may not have known where they would end up, but they knew that going forward was simply the only way. As they followed God's call, they did it, not in their sanctuaries, but in their daily lives, day to day, doing what they had to do to meet the need. The Jewish community marched on. The Christian community found hope. I pray that we do that as well this morning. I'm reminded of a piece written by Margaret Weiss entitled "The Church Has Left the Building." Seems appropriate this morning. So I invite you, if you're comfortable, just close your eyes and listen as I share this brief story with you. The church is not a place, it is a people. The church is not only a steeple above tree-lined streets and cars. Rather, it is a people proclaiming to the world that we are here for the work of healing and of justice. The church is not walls built stone upon stone, held together by mortar, but rather person, linked with person, all ages and genders and abilities. A community built on the foundation of reason and faith and love. The church is not just a set of doors open on Sunday morning, but the commitment day after day and moment after moment of our hearts creaking open the doors of welcome to the possibility of new experience and new enlightenment, new hope, new adventure. The church is not simply a building, a steeple, a pew. The church is the uniting together of all people and experiences that includes fear and love and hope in our resilient hearts. Gathering however we can to say to the world, welcome, come in, lay down your heartache and pick up hope and love. For the church is us. each and every one of us together, a beacon of hope to this world that so sorely needs it. Margaret's writing reminds me that we need each other, and we do not need to be in the same room to be united, because our hearts, our values, our compassion for each other hold us together and unite us. Like no other time in the world that I believe, in my experience, have I seen such a strong sense of world community, living so much alike as we are confined to our homes for the sake of all, homeschooling our children, living in more confinement than we have ever had to. Some of us are residing in assisted living and nursing homes, absent from our families and friends. Some of us are grieving alone. It is possible that some of us will even die alone. Some of us may be hurting financially with jobs either lost or in jeopardy. We suffer together, sometimes in isolation, but we're always aware of each other's needs. So this Easter morning, we remember each other. Yet this Easter, this Sunday of sacred time in the Christian community, and this Passover week for those of the Jewish community, offer words of comfort to each other by sharing our stories and finding our best selves possible individually and collectively. It's my prayer that we will allow this time to be opportunity. May it bring profound opportunity for us to find positive change, to look around us and see the world through a different lens. Maybe it will be hearing a bird we've never heard before because life is quiet. We may enjoy a walk in our yard that we had never taken before and notice something we've never seen. That quiet time with members of our family alone at home offers a time of bonding and rebuilding of relationships. If we but look, there's opportunity. I end this brief talk on this Easter of 2020 with a writing called Pandemic by my colleague Lynn Unger. I pray that it will meet your need this morning, that you will find solace in it and also opportunity to grow and learn as well. Pandemic. What if you thought of it as the Jews consider the Sabbath, the most sacred of times? Cease from travel, cease from buying and selling, give up just for now on trying to make the world different than it is. Sing, pray, touch only those to whom you commit your life. Center down. And when your body has become still, reach out with your heart. Know that we are connected in ways that are terrifying and beautiful. Know that our lives are in one another's hands. Surely that has come clear. Do not reach out your hands. Reach out your heart. Reach out your words. Reach out all the tendrils of compassion that move invisibly where we cannot touch. Promise this world your love, for better or for worse, in sickness and in health, so long as we all shall live. In the quiet of our lives, my friends, this Easter, may new life break through the tough earth of reality. I pray we will all be reminded that we are one world family, united, feeling the love and compassion that bonds us across the globe this moment. Amen.